Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tea Time with Brooke and Steve and Mr. Quincy Jones.
Hey, guys.
And Wally. We have a special bottle of tequila to review for you today. Alexa, pause. Let me get rid of these guys. There's one. There's two.
Ooh.
So, yeah. This is CAMBIO. CAMBIO.
We've heard a lot about this online.
It's been getting a lot of social media attention lately, and we haven't been able to find it until now. And thank you to Primo Liquors up in Davie.
It was so good.
David, thank you very much for finding some new stuff from time to time. It's really, really appreciated. Doesn't go unnoticed. So here we are with CAMBIO. And CAMBIO, just like Alexa was singing just before, in Spanish means change. And this is what the owner of the brand was going for when he created this tequila. It's relatively young. I guess it's, yeah, please do. It's only been around for a couple of years, and yeah, nice. It's look. We're gonna get through the review. You'll see for yourself if you get it, but we'll tell you, it's pretty good tequila. I tried it, but notice right off the bat the color. The color is just outstanding. It's beautiful, beautiful, and there's a reason for that color. We're gonna get to that. But let me tell you a little bit about this. The owner of this brand. He's American. I believe he's from Chicago, and he's a high-end chef. And for those of you who are familiar with the Hulu series, Emmy award-winning, Golden Globe award-winning series called The Bear with Jeremy Allen White, who plays a high-end chef. This is kind of how I picture this guy to be. He's a high-end chef. He really takes great care into his menu, changing up recipes, where he gets his ingredients from.
He knows all about quality.
Quality.
Yeah.
Changing it up from time to time. His menus. He has 3 high-end restaurants in the Chicago area, and he's all about top notch and all about change.
Excellent. How did he get into this? Family member, right? His wife?
Well, I guess his wife has family or is from Mexico and has a cousin. I'm not sure about that, but definitely has a cousin that lives in Mexico, 25 miles from a distillery called ZB Distillery Nam 1605. And getting back to this owner first, I forgot to say his name. Sorry, his name is John de Rosiers. And he also in his restaurants takes very big interest in his wine selection. Okay, he specifically picks them out. He specifically pairs them with his foods, and he's just 100% high end, even with the wine. So this cousin,
which is hypercritical to the story of how they make this.
Yes, that's exactly right. And we'll get into that here in a second. But his wife's cousin lives 25 miles away from Nam 1605, and about 4 years ago came to John and said, "Hey, you got these high quality restaurants, you got these high quality wines. Why not make a tequila?" And he was like, "Why not make a tequila?" So here we are today. It's been on the market for a couple of years, and here we go with the his approach to this tequila.
It's a modern take on a 500-year-old tradition. It is clean tequila for sure. Agave water and yeast only, made the traditional way with a tahona, no less. And what's unique about it is the process that it goes through. And it's, what does it start with? A number of months in red wine.
Well, before we get to that, let's just back up 2 seconds.
Okay.
We'll get to that because it's just, again, with his approach to being a chef, he wanted to create something that was different. He wanted to create change in the industry. So that's kind of, he examined every step of the way from the tahona, from the agave picking, the aging of the agave to the process. He really studied it and wanted to use his own little approach. So he kind of goes at it with a low and slow method in stone brick ovens. with a Tahona extraction, which is kind of nice. And he uses deep well water filtered by volcanic soil. They're up in the highlands. But here's
You get that minerality, and it's always a unique taste with deep well water, I find.
yeah. And one of his changes is there are several. He uses yeast that's more commonly used in winemaking, which is supposed to bring out more of a floral and aromatic.
You can smell it.
Yeah, you can with kind of textures. There's like great textures in the aroma and great textures in the palate, and he really nails it. He really does. But getting to what Brooke was getting at, this is a reposado. And if you watch our channel, we tend to like the reposado. We like a little bit more body and complexity to it. But go ahead with the barrels he's using.
It's my understanding that it's aged for a month in Burgundy and Bordeaux barrels.
Wine barrels.
Wine barrels, which
Just a month.
if you think about it, it brings out this bold, dark color, which is
It's amazing. It really
unusual for a reposado to be this deep. And then transports the blend into, it's not really a blend, but transports the tequila after it's rested in Burgundy and Bordeaux bottles for 5 more months in French oak Chardonnay barrels. And so added bonus. So you think about the uniqueness that it takes to make wine, and the time that it takes to make wine, and the density of what's happening inside a barrel. And then you put tequila on top of that. It's just an interesting way, number one, to make tequila. Like only a chef would think of something like this. And it makes it stand out. And the fact that they're using a yeast as that's from wine is highly unusual. So, more power to them for making something modern out of a tradition that's been going on for a really, really long time. And people are raving about it.
Modern and unique. And wait, there's more. It's 92 proof, so 46% alcohol by volume, which makes it even a higher end, so to speak. And
I have never smelled anything.
Well, it's we've done a lot. We're up to about 90 reviews, and we kind of review lots of different things. And you want to know what this reminds me of? And I'm going to be so bold to say it reminds me of Tears of Verona.
It does.
Because and one of the higher end Mahintas too, because you know how she experiments with the barrels. That's what this does. And right off the bat,
what's the price point?
$59.99.
Get out!
I know, right? It's not an $80 or $90 bottle of. It's a less than $60 bottle of so far high end.
I haven't even tasted it yet, but
the
smell of this is just gorgeous.
It really is. It really has that complexity. It's not thin in terms of its what you're smelling. It's got like notes of tropical and floral. It's bright. It's butterscotchy. It's almondy, vanilla, and it's very oaky too. It's not losing the agave. It's kind of. I don't want to use the word perfect, but given who this guy is, he's got to be really, really happy that this is his product.
He nailed down something.
And I haven't.
Really special.
I tried it once before, about a week ago, but I haven't tried it today yet, although
I'm going in.
It's going to be good.
Wow.
46% ABV. You get a little bit of it. It's not offensive. You get a little bit of a burn that going down the tongue, and as it warms your body, which is a nice way of putting it, because it's not only, I don't want to say it's expected, but I'm not surprised it's there, but it's not harsh. It's warm. It's elegant. It's got that complexity. It's bringing out those flavor, or the flavors are now coming out in the palate.
You get a wine taste out of it.
You do. You really do. But not like a Rosa.
No.
Not like a Rosa Blanco. This is more of a wine cask, wine barrel type taste. You're getting that
the elegant kind of feel that you wind up getting, and the taste of it's like a thickness, for lack of a wine, comes through, but it's not overpowering.
Not
and
at all.
tequila's still there. The agave is still, part of it.
it's when you said thickness, I'm going back to the word texture, and high-end chefs, they're concerned about texture as they are about smells and tastes and ingredients and all that. So this guy is like nailing it every step of the way. And you know what? I'm not going to say it's like a bourbon because it's not, because it's way more like a tequila than it is a bourbon, but it's got a bourbon kind of
It does.
not flavor, experience to it.
There you
You know,
go.
with the complexity and,
Yes.
and the warmth and the, you know, you're never going to mix this. Don't
For the
ever.
price point,
Oh,
you see it, get it. If you're into tequila, great gift item. You don't need to mix this. This is not something you're making a margarita out of.
No.
This is definitely a sipper.
100%, and a good one at that.
Yep.
You know, and bring them as gifts to we're coming up to the holidays and all that. Use that as a gift. It's so good. And do not let them pour it into that margarita maker. Do not. It's too good for that. I'm gonna read something here. It says Cambio change. We deliver modern take on a 500-year-old tradition, as what Brooke said earlier, produced with extraordinary care, using gentle process, respect to tequilas never before used in tequila making. And you know, he nailed this.
It's a sustainable company too.
Yeah.
They wind up making all the paper on the exterior of the bottle, the labeling, which is really elegant. I love this.
Wood top.
Yeah. It's also synthetic on the inside, but it's a really tight close, and it's an elegant way of going about doing it. But it's made out of indigenous tree bark.
Yeah.
In the Mayans and Aztecs.
Yeah, from like 600 years ago. Not that the trees are from that long ago, but they're just these indigenous old trees that are just native to the area. And the bottle's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Going above and beyond. You have a bee on your shoulder. Be careful over there. Ooh, okay. Anyway, lovely product.
that is the ZB. That's ZB, as in ZB Distillery. But yeah, 100% recommend this one. This is, boy, if we did an off the deep end with this one, we'd so not, or drink or swim, we'd so not make it swim. This is like
Gorgeous.
so good. Alexa, resume. And thank you for being a friend and visiting us at teatimetequila.com.
Petco for the toys, Ray-Ban
Thank
for
you.
the
Oh, yeah,
sunglasses.
beautiful,
Thank you so
beautiful
much.
Ray-Bans. Oh,
Our
thanks.
sponsors, if you guys want to get engaged and have us do something, please reach out. Go to our website, teatimetequila.com.
And thank you again, John de Rosiers, for the beautiful, beautiful tequila.
Well done.
Well done. Hey. See you later.